It's time to make friends with your brain. I'm Laura Rhodes-Levin, licensed therapist and founder of the Missing Piece Center for Anxiety. It's true I'm a therapist, but more importantly, I struggled my whole life with terrifying anxiety. If anxiety is taking over your world, you're in the right place. Let's make friends with your brain. You deserve it. Hello and welcome back. So glad that you're seeing me again. I'd like to check in with you and see if you got a chance last week to practice coming to your senses, to take action and actually be in the moment in order to get you out of your head. Because that's what we talked about. When you use your 5 senses or even your 6 senses, you're able to ground yourself. And when you're focusing on these other parts of your body and the other parts of your senses, your brain, that anxiety part of your brain, starts to slip into the background. So reflect on the week. Think for a second, did you do this? If so, awesome. If you didn't, it's okay. Do not be hard on yourself. This takes time to incorporate into our lives. So I thought I'd do something a little different today. And I want to take you guys through an actual experience that we do with people at the center when they are in an anxiety attack. And I think even whatever levels of anxiety that you're at, I believe you will notice a marked difference in how you feel when we start this versus when it's done. At least that's the idea. So you'll only know if it works when you try it. So if you're driving, please pull over. Do not do this while you are driving. For those of you who are at home, get yourself nice and comfy wherever you are. Now, if you happen to be these people who are driving, I ask you, why are you not pulling over yet? Because this is why you're actually doing it, right? Is to gain these tools. So take a moment to find that freeway exit or pull over to the side of the road. And another thing about this kind of stuff, I always picture some yogi, in that legs crossed position, sitting so comfortably. That's not the idea here. This is something you're supposed to be able to do on the fly in a job interview, just sitting at home, panicking on a bus. This is something you should be able to do anywhere. So do those drivers, really, you're not going to pull over? Come on, just do it. Pull over. Okay. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a grounding exercise. By the way to go, drivers. Good job pulling over. We're going to do a grounding exercise that focuses on all of our senses, even that little bit of intuition, which is known as the 6th sense. So as long as everybody gets comfortable, and if you're not comfortable yet, just give the video a pause and start up when you are. Right now, as we start, I want you to figure on a scale of 1 to 10, where is your anxiety level right now? 10 being, and 0 being, So take a mental note right now. Where is your anxiety level? Where is that energy level running through your body? Once you have that count, I want you to sink into wherever it is that you're sitting, and I want you to look down at your feet and notice what, if anything, you're wearing on your feet. Look at it in detail and actually even describe out loud or in your head, if you don't want people to see you speaking out loud, what the shoes look like. What color are they? What are they made of? What's on the soles? How do your feet feel inside of the shoes? Can you actually feel the shoes on your feet? Let's take a moment to notice how our shoes feel on our feet. And feel the pants or the skirt or the shorts that you're wearing on your body. Look at it. What did you choose to dress yourself in this morning? Are you really comfy? Did you have to dress up and it feels uncomfortable and you can't wait to get it off? What kind of top are you wearing? Are you wearing any jewelry? Are you wearing any accessories? Feel all of the clothes on your body. Feel if you can actually feel your clothes on your body. And then notice where your body is sitting. What is it that's supporting you? If you're sitting, feel how your body feels in the chair. If you're standing, notice how much weight and strength it takes for your ankles and feet to hold you up. Those little feet compared to the rest of your body. I don't care how tall you are. If you compare that to the rest of your body, it's really tiny. And give those feet an applause right now for all the work that they do. And now I want you to breathe in the air around you. You may want to close your eyes, maybe you don't, but inhale and start identifying the smells that are coming through your nose. There may be different smells all around you. See if you can focus on the smells and focus on your breath. Notice if you're taking a deep and relaxed breath. When you do that, your stomach is pushing out and expanding with air. And when you exhale, that tummy goes down. If you're taking a short breath, your stomach is going to go in and then it's going to go out. So notice how you're breathing and see if you can shift your breath into full, deep breaths. Let's do a couple together. Just and again, one more. If you didn't have your eyes closed, go ahead and close your eyes right now and notice what sounds you're hearing. This is actually one of my favorite ways to calm my brain is to go to the outside. So I'm going to be quiet for a moment while you identify sounds. Maybe you're hearing traffic. Maybe it's so quiet you can hear the clock ticking in the room. Maybe you can hear birds or crickets. Or maybe it's even a jackhammer or a lawnmower going that seems to drown out the rest of the noise. And maybe it's even the sound of silence. And now I want you to use your sight. Look around you right now. Look up at your ceiling. Have you ever even looked at your ceiling? I mean, really looked at it? Or maybe it's the sky, but look up and see what it is that's above you right now. Take it in detail. Go ahead and look to your left. What do you see? How many colors are you seeing? How many shades of red? Or if you're outside, how many shades of green? You can take this time when you're doing this exercise with yourself to notice what colors are in different places is a good way. Go through the rainbow, Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Also, people watching can be very, very interesting. You can make a whole pastime of that, just sitting at a cafe in France. So you can pretend you're just at a cafe and just watching people go by. So now we've used touch, we've used smell, we've used sound, we've used sight. Now taste. What does your mouth taste like right now? Can you imagine what it tastes like when you've just brushed your teeth, that minty smell or that cinnamony smell? Or if there's something near you, take a sip of it right now, or take a bite of it right now, and allow your taste buds to come alive. Now, while you're concentrating on what's going on in your mouth, again, take a deep breath and look up at the sky or the ceiling. Let out that breath. Close your eyes. And now we're going to go inward to that sixth sense, that gut feeling. And I want you to think about a person that you care about so much. And I want you to see them smiling at you. This is a person who is close to you, who you know very well, and you can feel them smile. Think of any word that has a positive connotation for yourself. I like hope because it means no matter what, you're gonna be okay. And so this is a moment to picture that little person inside of you who might be scared and just hug them. Just hug them and hold them. You're holding yourself. Take that other deep breath and bring your shoulders up and just let go. And sit back. And right now, I want you to do that scale of 1 to 10. Where is your anxiety level right now? How many degrees has it come down? If it hasn't come down, start the video over and do it again. If you keep focusing on these kind of activities over and over, you will naturally bring down your anxiety level. Most likely, it did drop, and you're experiencing your own ability to control your anxiety. Yeah, I'm the one who is saying it, but it was you that was doing it. And once you learn how to say it to yourself, all you have to do is repeat this information. And what we just did, whether you realize it or not, is we just practiced mindfulness, which is an action. And we brought ourselves into the moment rather than letting the great distraction, the distraction of the anxiety, hijack us away from the moment. So bring yourself in, a big pat on your back if you pulled over on the side of the road to do this, and if you just did it here, wherever you are. Good job for taking the action, because everything takes action. Believe it or not, anxiety, when it's spinning in a circle, is in itself an action. So really good job today on taking an action that puts the great distraction into the background. And I hope I see you next week for some more ways to evade the great distraction known as anxiety. Have a really nice week enjoying right where you are with the five senses and sixth sense that we have been gifted with. Enjoy the gift. Thanks for tuning in.